Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back with the Skoda Elroq right-hand drive here in Ireland. We're going to have another look around the outside and the inside. We're going to do a separate video on an efficiency test coast to coast, Balmullet to Dunleary, and I've done it down and up. I've recorded both ways, east-west, west-east. It's still a great car, and it's already been in the top 3, and it's only a month on sale in Ireland, so there's a great demand for it as well, it seems, from the sales numbers. So this is the press car, and it's unusual for a press car not to be the top trim. So yes, it is the biggest battery, it's the 85, but it's not Sportline, and they only have 3 options on it. And this car, as is, after the grant, dealer-related charges, etc., is around 45,000 euros. Usually we get the best and the top of everything in the press pool, but this is not Sportline. This does not have all the packs and features. The 3 options that they've gone for is the 21-inch wheels, the colour, and the interior. The tech pack is already standard on the new Elroq, but there's a lot of stuff that they haven't spec'd out on this, but it's a very good car, very well spec'd for the money. Lived it all week, drove down, as I mentioned, coast to coast, so I did a lot of mileage in it as well. Timiano green, it's got that kind of a dark chrome Skoda word mark on the front. It's got that tech deck, apologies, it has been in up and down in the good weather. You've got your daytime running lights, your high-low beam, bit of matte black down here and a bit of matte grey. No frunking underneath there. It's a nice looking car. This was the first model with the new tech deck. The new Enyaq has it now as well. I've already had a look at the RS on the channel, so if you want to have a look at the Elroq RS and the Enyaq RS, but yeah, the new Enyaq RS, so there's a bit more aggressive stuff on down here, and it's all black like the Sportline kind of stuff. That is the front of the Skoda Elroq. Down along the side, that bumper carries down along the wheel. It wouldn't be an SUV if it didn't. When I looked at this in Mallorca, it was coming in 19s, 20s and 21s. Skoda Ireland are coming in at 20s as standard and 21s as options, so these are the optional ones. Bit of a black, gloss black flag in it. Again, that chrome around the windows, body colour, door mirror, bit of matte black, indicator, retractable, large-ish, just kind of makes it look a bit shorter. This is obviously shorter than the Enyaq, but the wheelbase is the exact same. Gloss black B-pillar, body colour, door handles with the keyless entry, keyless start, the Kessie system, and chrome. So the difference between this on the road and the Sportline is that'll be black, that'll be black. So it takes away the chrome and gives it a bit more black on it. I like the colour. I like those wheels as well. 21-inch, they're about 300 euros each. So just remember, when you're buying a car like that, what's the cost to replace the tyres as well. Let's have a chat about battery sizes and charging. On the Elroq is rear right hand side, 11 kilowatt on AC and on DC, depending on the battery sizes, and there are 3 different battery sizes, but it can go peak at 145 all the way up to 175. There is also a battery preconditioning option in the satellite navigation menu, but also manually. So if you're using your own satellite navigation like Apple or Android. Heat pump does not come as standard, it is an optional extra as well, so just to have a think about that. In the efficiency video that I chatted about, because it was 21 degrees on the way down and between 15 and 20 degrees on the way up, very good efficiencies. Winter, not so much, because that battery temperature likes to be a bit toastier than that. Charging and charging times and battery sizes of the Skoda Elroq. Let's have a look at the rear. The biggest difference between this and the Enyaq is the gloss black roof spoiler, the high-level brake lamp, the window wiper, really good size window wiper actually as well. Elroq written here, Skoda name mark, and then the battery designation, so 85 designates that it's an 82 kilowatt battery, 77 of that usable. Don't know why it's 85. And then this has the manual tailgate, 470 litres with a 40-60 split with a ski hatch, and it doesn't have the pack where you can put the cable up here, but they're all optional extras. 12 volt, little QR code, shopping bag hooks, lots of shelves, a lot of storage, tie-off points, and you also have the ability of storing your charging cable down in the bottom of that there as well. This does come in all-wheel drive, an 85X model, which that is then no longer available, but great big size, width and depth. You've got that parcel shelf in hard, but you also have a soft cloth one as well. Gloss black, you've got some reflectors. If it's the RS version, it'll be a full width reflector and some brushed grey down there as well. It's nice. 470 is loads. Unless you really need more space, then you'd be looking up at the Enyaq. But otherwise, as I said, the wheelbase is the same. It's just the overhangs that they've come in a bit tighter on it. So this would be a C SUV, whereas the Enyaq is a D SUV. Also, Skoda, it says here, and then switching to point of view on the interior. And so, nice big chunky door handles. This is the Lodge interior with the orange seatbelts. I really like it. It's got a couple of different fabric textures going on here. It's got that kind of man-made leather with the orange stitching, and then the orange seatbelts. 3 ISOFIX, 2 in the rear and the outside seats. Flat floor. You can get tri-zone climate control. There's 2 USB Type-Cs there. And the seat is set for me. So legroom, very good. Feet, legs. In the back you have that device holder here, and then the magazine holder. Nice. It's a dark roof. I don't know if there's a sunroof option in the Elroq actually. I'm not sure if there is. You have headroom. I'm on headrest more so than I'm on roof. 3 or 4 centimeters there. Yeah, nice. You've got grab handles on all 4 doors. Up here, coat hook. Another coat hook here on the B-pillar. And then, in the center rest, you do have the ability of soft. And then if you want to open that up, you've got some device holders and cup holders there then as well. And the ability of using that as a ski hatch. Some ambient light underneath there, you can see. It's got those gorgeous door handles that Skoda, and some textured hard plastic, some like a metallic grey with a texture, and then some soft touch. When I get in the front, I'll show you how far down the windows go. Also on the door, you're going to get your Skoda umbrella. Nice seats in this actually, you can see how nice they are now, how bolted they are in the front. They're heated in this model, but not ventilated or massaged. Blind spot, you can see it on the door there. So textured plastic, little Skoda handle. You can see it there, it's kind of like a textured, and then the soft touch. This is nice down here as well. It's kind of, looks like a speaker, but that's the speaker down there. But that texture is up there on the windscreen as well. You can see it.
If it's Tuesday,
and we turn off the Nevo.
On this week's podcast, we're going to be chatting
podcast, if you're not already subscribed. This is the handle, the mirror adjuster, heated and retractable, 4 actual windows, and the ability to lock left and right. Good sized door pocket, and it's lined on the door side. The pocket side is not lined. That's what the key looks like. Volkswagen Group key, lock, unlock, and then boot open, but it's obviously not power tail lift. Up above my right knee is lighting, so that's rear fog lights, and then automatic. You can see that stitching and that soft touch. Nice big clear driver display, and you can change what side is on that, or what size. You can have it 3 panels, you can have it 2, one of them being large on the left or the right. That's the right there. No head-up display on this version as well. 2-spoke steering wheel, forgive me. Bit of gloss black going on, but not bad. Actual physical buttons and knurled buttons, and that clicks as well. So good. Heated steering wheel, Skoda word mark. Indicators and lights on the left. Cruise control down here. Wipers on the right. Not automatic wipers in this version. 13-inch screen. Let me go back to Skoda menu rather than Android Auto, which wirelessly connects, as well as Apple CarPlay. And then there. And so you've got your calling, you've got your vehicle status, you've got your charging, you've got the media or radio, and then you've got all your bits and pieces. It's so much faster. And then some shortcuts from the top as well. Heated seats either side. There is a spill, but a haptic going on, but these 2 top and bottom panels, very good. Your 2 air vents at the beginning, then you've got your parking assist, your driving assist, your mode button, your parking, which is reversing camera. You don't have 360 on, again, on this pack. Hazard light, center lock, and climate shortcut, front and rear demister. The wireless charging pad, 2 USB Type-Cs, and it's cooled now as well. There's a little space on the left-hand side, and then you've got your cup holders, and this can be moved depending on how big or small your bottle is, or coffee cup holder, your little dry versus neutral pill, your handbrake, coin holder, storage, more storage in here, more storage in here, more storage in here. So lots of storage. And that armrest is height adjustable as well, so you can have it as high up as that, and then you can bring it down. Oh, I need to unlock it. So it can be all the way down, or then you can bring it up a notch at a time, all the way up wherever you want your arm to be. Glove box is a half glove box because of the fuse box on right hand side model, and that has that ISOFIX in the front like we talked about. Head unit is fairly simple. It is 2 lights, and it is a door light off on, and then information, and the SOS button is in there as well. Head height for me, 6'2", 188 centimeters. Loads. Yeah, I've done a lot of miles in this weekend. And if you're interested in the efficiency, it's over in the other video. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Hit the like button, leave a comment and share. That is the interior exterior of the Skoda Elroq right-hand drive that we've had on the channel. Let's take it out for a quick drive. Just to give you the exact price on this, it's 44,793. So that's with the optional Lodge interior. I really like these orange seatbelts. We have the 21-inch wheels, and we have the Timiano green colour. There's a lot of standard equipment on this car. I won't go through it, but if you are interested in it, I think it's really good value. 77 kilowatt hour battery, 545 newton meters of torque, 210 kilowatts, and 0 to 100 in 6.6 seconds. Rear wheel drive, 180 kilometers an hour top speed. Keyless entry, keyless start, as I mentioned. I've had the car again all week, haven't pressed the start stop button on the bottom right hand side. Keyless entry, keyless start, as we talked about already, and haven't pressed the button on the bottom of the steering column at all week. Into D mode for regular adaptive braking. So it senses when there's cars coming up or when there's a junction coming up because of the built-in sat nav. And then for extra regenerative braking, not one pedal, you go into B mode. Nice big steering wheel with that 2-spoke steering wheel. Our seat belts are after giving me a nice little tug there to say you're safe in the Skoda. For 44,700 and whatever else it was, this is a really nice electric SUV with a lot of space, and you can see why it was number 3 last month in the EV sales here in Ireland. And they're going to sell more of them. And it's up against tough competition. Kia EV3, Tesla Model Y, and so many more others. There's about 20 in this C plus SUV size of vehicle. With the 21-inch wheels, there is a small bit of road noise. I give it that, and they wouldn't be the most efficient. But I love the visibility of the side mirrors on the Skodas with the blind spot built in. Good visibility out the back, as long as that centre headrest, like all of them, is down. But you could fit definitely 3 medium-sized adults, 2 large adults in the rear of the Skoda Elroq. Has automatic handbrake. Doesn't say brake, it just says ready when you press it. Speed sign recognition, lane keeping, all of that good stuff. Cruise control was good. I had it on numerous times over the weekend. And I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with the efficiency. If you've got this far into the video, you're going to watch the efficiency video as well. Yeah, I like it. Yes, I do like the Elroq. This or the EV3 is the question. This or the Tesla Model Y is the question. I think it very much comes down to what you like the look of and where your local dealer is. I think this might be slightly bigger internally than the EV3. I think it's taller. And it has a slightly larger boot, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Brakes have a lovely blend. I'd love if there was one pedal driving and probably a bit more regen level. It's either automatic in D mode or B mode is just more. It's not going to bring you to a full stop though. You do get some good, nice recuperation on it around town. That's where I like to use the B mode. The cabin itself, I don't think it is. No, it is acoustic glass. It is double paned. Yeah. What don't I like? Probably I'd like a sunroof. I can't remember seeing one in the options. And I remember on the press drive, and that was the 85 Max trim that didn't have a sunroof either. So I don't think you can get the Elroq with a sunroof. If I am mistaken, jump into the comments and let me know. Yeah, it's nice. And you're getting nearly as much practicality as the Enyaq. If you don't need the extra 100 litres in the boot, why would you be going up that big? Easier to park. This one doesn't even have the upgraded sound system, and it's still a good sound system. Would I like head-up display? I've not really missed it. I talked about that before in the past. It's nice to have, but if my car was given to me and it didn't have a head-up display, like this week, I wouldn't be saying, oh God, I really missed the head-up display. No, the driver display is good, and that 13 inch is big enough. And the wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay haven't faltered all week. Yeah, I like it. I've said that a couple of times now. Do you get the sense that I like the Elroq? Seats are comfortable as well, and these ones don't have the massage or the cooled, but the heating, and actually came on this morning when I left Balmulla. It was about 10 degrees. I didn't turn it on, and it just started the heated seats and heated steering wheel. I went, you are a little bit cold. We're going to heat you up. So the intuitiveness, that's the word, of the car, yes, that software is getting much, much better. Let me know in the comments what you think of the second look of the Skoda Elroq. I'm looking forward to seeing it in other colours, actually. I've seen it in the Mambo Green for the RS, but a velvet red or a race blue. There are no doubt going to be hundreds and thousands of greys ones on our Irish roads, silver or grey. But the Pops colours, I'm really enjoying it. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. Hit the like button, leave a comment, and remember, if you think an EV is for you, leave it to me and I'll review. Thank you very much for watching.